Hi there, thank you for joining me again today. It's Thursday the 13th of October. I hope you're well, and I know yesterday, if you were listening to the message, we were saying about there being some quite big energy, so I hope your Wednesday was okay and you did get the chance to do that balancing and just checking in with yourself that we talked about. One thing I think I've mentioned as I've kind of done these videos, because this is my first week of doing videos on YouTube, and I said that the reason I started them was because the tarot has really helped me through some difficult times, and I know that there's lots of people that kind of give the appearance that they're fine and they're on the Facebook and go, oh, I'm living my best life and you can too, but if you use a tarot, and I'll show you how, but really for me it is just such a comfort tool in good times and bad, really. So, you know, my life at the minute is a little bit hectic because my sister passed away, and I'm having to deal with an awful lot of things to do with her estate. And I was there yesterday, so I did my checking in when I was at her flat, and thought, actually, do you know what, I'm not that okay. And I am a little bit, obviously, emotional. And I took my own advice, and I did sit there and talk out loud, because there was no one else there apart from my dog Poppy, who didn't really have much to say on the subject. So I did speak out loud and say how I was feeling, and I remember in my message yesterday saying if you do that, you get a sign from the universe to show that someone's thinking of you, or, you know, just a little sign. And about 10 minutes later, I was going through some stuff, and I found a photo that a month ago I was desperately searching for, because I really wanted it to be part of Karen's visual tribute at her funeral, and I couldn't find it, and I was so upset. And I just found this envelope, and I just had this real urge to open it and look inside it, and I found the photo. So unfortunately I didn't have it a month ago, but I do have it now. And I don't know if you can see, but in the middle there is a Chris Evans when he had ginger hair, and me and my sister next to him. And that's taken a long time ago, back in the early 90s, when my sister actually won a car on Chris Evans' programme, Don't Forget Your Toothbrush. And I thought those photos were lost because I hadn't seen them for years. So that was my nice little sign that somebody's watching over me and enjoying watching me go backwards and forwards up the tip, getting rid of a load of empty boxes. So, so that was that. So I just really wanted to say that, you know, we're all in this together, and we're all going through good times and bad times. So you never quite know what someone else is doing. I'm certainly not sitting here pretending my life is wonderful and I'm giving you the messages, because believe me, I am thinking and feeling them all too, and doing my best to just get on with every day as best as I can. And sometimes I'm okay and sometimes I'm not, but you know, I always just try my best, and that's all we can all really do, isn't it? So with that little anecdote, if you're still here listening to me, then I'm going to pull two cards today for Thursday, and see what messages they bring. So let's see what we've got. Okay, right, we've got the Eight of Swords, and that's I won't say interesting, I just did, but that's very very telling, I think, sometimes when you have got lots of things on your mind that you're not quite sure of the next step. Let's have a little look at this. So swords are all about the mind. They're associated with the air symbols in the astrology. So if you're an air sign, you might sort of understand that this may resonate with you in some way. And the eights are also about empowerment. Now, as I'm talking to you, and this often happens when I read cards, to take my glasses off so I can see them better, sometimes I get a bit tongue-tied, and sometimes I get a little bit quiet because I'm trying to work out what the message is. And it's very telling that obviously this is the lady that's not quite sure of her next step. So the fact that I'm starting to feel that energy is that kind of hesitancy of, actually, I don't know what the point is. I don't know what I'm supposed to be saying. I don't know what this message is, but that is the message, if you see what I mean. It's about just not knowing the next step forward and getting yourself just completely, I want to say overthinking is something that can often be associated with this card, or maybe seeing so much negatives or so many what ifs or buts that you can't really see a way forward. So if you are overthinking at the moment, and that can often come in times of change because you're trying to take 10 steps, you're looking 10 steps ahead when actually you just really want to deal with what's going on in that sort of day, which is very similar. I feel this is a theme that's carrying on from yesterday's temperance card. So if you didn't see yesterday's message, please go back and see yesterday's one and have a look at the messages about temperance there and just living in the moment. So yeah, I do feel this is about just not quite knowing how to take a step forward or what to do. And I'm not going to hang up too much on that because I want to pick the second card to see, because usually when you get the second card come in, oh, drop one. I left it on the table. When you get the second card, it gives you a bit of an idea as to why. So we'll see what else comes out. But I certainly am feeling that, I don't even want to talk and move this conversation forward because I just don't know what's going to happen next. So I guess that's the message. Let's see what we got. I can't seem to choose a card either. Complete indecision. Okay, so the King of Swords has come out. Very, very different. Same suit, very, very different message, because the King of Swords really does know his own mind, and he certainly wouldn't put himself in this situation. Now, I don't, obviously it's a king, so it's a masculine energy, but, you know, we all have feminine and masculine energies within us. So it doesn't matter if you're male or female, you can have the qualities of the King of Swords within you. And I want to say, these words have just come into my mind. So whether this is a message to somebody, time to put your big girl's pants on. So if somebody says that to you, or has said that to you, or it's a phrase in your family, or you know someone in spirit that would say that to you right now, I do feel that that's the message that I'm trying. Because when I get this King of Swords feeling, I'm almost shaking this off, going, oh, don't be so silly, come on, we can think ourselves out of this, you know, we've done this before, we've got through worse, and on all those kind of really not aggressive but assertive things that people say to themselves to shake them out of this kind of, oh, I don't know what to do kind of situation. Now that could be actually you saying that to yourself, and having a very good long talk with yourself as, come on, you know, one thing at a time, let's just plan it, write it down, and getting your thoughts in order. Or it could actually be somebody coming in to help you. So, you know, if this, you're feeling this is you, this could be somebody else in a, I don't know, not necessarily in authority like a boss. It could be a boss, or it could be a father figure, or it could even be somebody like a counsellor or a doctor, or somebody that's coming in going, no, hang on a minute, I think you've got yourself a bit muddled here. Let's go through the steps again and you know, see where you see what we can do. But I really do feel that if this is resonating with you, someone or something within you is certainly going to, this is the antidote to that, if you see what I mean. Because as these cards come out, as I say, I feel really assertive if to say, well, we've all been in a bit of a muddle, and we've all sometimes not known the way forwards, but we think ourselves out of it all the time, and we just get on and we work out a plan. And one thing I will say about this lady is that she does look tied, but these are very loosely fitting ropes, so she could easily wriggle herself out and actually notice that all these swords are not enclosing her, they're to the sides of her, so she can easily just move forward and walk away from whatever is troubling her. Okay, sometimes easier said than done, I know, but I would say these cards, the messages within us, we've always got a plan and an idea. We just need to maybe stop the overthinking and hopefully hopefully that will help and see a way through. So I hope those cards have been helpful for you today. I will be back again tomorrow. Thank you again. I just wanted to say a quick thank you to everybody that has been liking and sending me lovely messages. Jeannie and Michelle, thank you so much for commenting on my YouTube. It's really made my day, actually, because as I say, I was having a bit of a day yesterday, so it was lovely. And if you do want to leave me a comment, I will always do my very best to reply as soon as I can. But please do like and subscribe my page. It would really help me, because obviously the more people I know that are coming, the more it will inspire me to continue. So that's really lovely. So hopefully see you again tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye.